Hi, I'm Jill and welcome to a new limerick to practice your English pronunciation, brought to you from the beautiful Kawara beach here in Cairns. And I'm here on the beach because the sound I'm looking at this week is the sound E, and that's the sound in our limerick today. So first of all, let's have a listen to the limerick. There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds.
There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds.
So if you've watched any of the other limericks videos, you'll know that a limerick is a nonsense poem. They were written over 100 years ago, but they're a good way to practice your English pronunciation and the stress and rhythm of the English language. So a limerick has 5 lines. The first 2 and the last line have a rhyming word at the end. So in this limerick, the rhyming sound is E. The words are Leeds, beads, and Leeds again. The 3rd and 4th lines also rhyme. They have a rhyming word at the end. And this time the words are stool and fool. So one more time the limerick. There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds. So the rhythm of the limerick, the rhythm of the English language, is shown by the words that are stressed. So some words we say stronger than other words. So in this limerick, the stressed words, the words that give us the rhythm, are was person Leeds, head infested beads, sat stool gooseberry fool, agreed person Leeds.
There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds.
So as you can see, these are the words that we say the strongest. All the other words get pushed together so that you keep the rhythm of the limerick. So take the first line for example. There was an old person of Leeds. See, that doesn't sound right, giving each word the same length of time. So have a look, for example, at an old. That's between 2 stressed words. So we push those 2 words together. Instead of saying an old, we say an old, an old. Same in line 3. There's 2 words there, on a, that come between stressed words. We push those together. Instead of saying on a, we say on a, on a. In the 4th line, we have 2 words that are unstressed together, and 8. So we say and 8, and 8. And in the last line, the 2 words that we push together are with and that. So instead of with that, we say with that, with that. So let's have another listen to the limerick. See if you can hear those words that are being pushed together in between the stressed words.
There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds.
So now it's your turn. See if you can say this limerick, keeping the rhythm and the stress, stressing the correct words and pushing the other words together. Have a try.
There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds.
So how did you go? Could you say this week's limerick? There was an old person of Leeds whose head was infested with beads. She sat on a stool and ate gooseberry fool, which agreed with that person of Leeds. Don't worry if you can't say it. It takes practice. But just a couple of minutes practice every day will help to strengthen your English muscles and so improve your English pronunciation. For more limericks, tongue twisters, phonetic sounds and other ways to practice your English pronunciation, head over to Jill's English Pronunciation Gym, either here on my YouTube channel or on the Study HQ Cairns website. It's like a normal gym where you go to exercise your muscles. Regular practice will give you results. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.